Hello, I'd like to tell you about a very simple and easy way to build strength and confidence in individuals and in a team. It's called strength building. I've used it many times in teams and it's always worked. What you do is you ask people in a group, usually say about 5 people, each person in turn to tell a story about a time in their life when they've done something they're really proud of. It can be connected with work, but it actually doesn't have to be. So let's suppose the first person, Mary, tells a story about a time when she supported a neighbour who was going through a really bad patch, taking her to hospital and giving her meals and just being really just supporting her. So she tells this story, and then when she's told it for a few minutes, you ask her, tell me, Mary, what were a couple of strengths that you used while you were doing this work? And she might say, well, I was very consistent, and I think I was generous with my time. Then you ask all the other members of the group, well, what strengths did they notice that your client was doing when Mary was doing? Sorry. And she might say, well, they might say rather, I was kind. You were kind. You were consistent. You were courageous because you had to make space and time to do it. You were thoughtful. Yes, you were generous, and so on. Now, at the end of that time, you ask the Mary to say, okay, of all those things that you've heard, which of them do you like the best? And she might say, well, I really like it when somebody said I was kind. And then you say to her, okay, well, would you like to own that? And so you might get her to stand up and say, I'm kind. So when you do this in a group, what you find is that people see their own strengths and they see other people's strengths. And they may say, when you've done this with 5 or 6 people, well, look, what we've got, the strengths that we've heard are courage, kindness, determination, imagination, thoughtfulness, etc., etc. And if we can combine those strengths, which are clearly real because they're based on our own experience and we've seen it for the stories, then we can do anything. And it's as simple as that. When you own a strength and you have it recognized, it's more available to you. When you see other people's strengths, you notice that, and you pay much less attention to weaknesses. So it actually raises everybody's game, and everybody feels good. When you feel good, you can do great work. Now, there's much more about this in the link that's in this post, because it's the first video I've made, so I'm probably not being as articulate as I should be. But I hope you'll forgive me for that, and I hope you find it useful. That's it. Good luck. If it works, please let me know, because I'd love to hear. Thank you. Bye.